Why should you conduct home inspections prior to listing your home? Here in New Jersey, it's customary for the buyer to conduct home inspections after they've gone under contract. But sometimes it might be advantageous for you, the seller, to conduct your own home inspection prior to listing. It could save you time and money in the long run. I'm Claudia with Coldwell Banker. So as a seller, you want to know the condition of your home before you sell. We don't want any unexpected costs or surprises during inspections. Here in Morris County, when we do inspections, I've seen repairs cost up to $30,000 for, let's say, a septic, $10,000 for radon and mold. Well, who knows? It really depends on the scope. So imagine getting one of those bills and you have to remediate, right? But you've already found your home, put in an offer, thinking you know what you're going to get for this house, and now you have to remediate and you might not be able to buy that house. That could be a big problem, right? So now you're saying to yourself, darn it, I should have just sold the house as is and I wouldn't have to deal with any of this. But that's not always the case, because the buyer is going to conduct the same inspections and they're going to find out that, gee, the septic needs to be repaired and I'm not going to do it as the buyer. You, the seller, need to do it. That creates an uncomfortable situation for both the buyer and the seller. In the long run, it would have been better if we, the seller, had just done the home inspection, taken care of some of the bigger inspection items, and then we let the buyers know, right? We know now our home is in excellent condition. We can get top dollar for our home and we don't have to care for any unexpected costs later on down the road. So some of the inspections that I would recommend would be home inspections that care for structural, mechanical, and environmental items. I would suggest that the chimney and the fireplace, those inspections or repairs be listed as is, because those aren't necessary to, let's say, heat your house, right? They're more of a cosmetic item that needs to be fixed. So we're not going to repair them. Let's say we find that there is something that needs to be cared for that is an environmental issue. Here in the state of New Jersey, the town won't let us close on the house until that item is repaired. So for example, a septic system that would need to be repaired. Normally it's the responsibility of the seller, which is another reason why you want to get home inspections done prior to listing the home so you can take care of it. And then the buyer, they know that they are buying a well-maintained home, that we know they're not going to ask for any crazy outlandish repairs, and the inspection contingency is then shortened significantly so they can move forward with their mortgage commitment process. At the end of the day, it turns out to be a win-win for both buyers and sellers, which is exactly the way that it should be. I'm Claudia with Coldwell Banker, and who you work with matters.